Hi, hello, and how are you? It's great to see you. I'm so glad you could make it today. I am making a mega moisture soap for you, and it's chock full of great ingredients. So let's get to it. First of all, it's going to have almond oil, which is full of vitamin E. It helps keep your skin cells healthy, protects your skin from UV radiation, and helps your skin look smooth, soft, and free of fine lines. And also, the fatty acids help your skin to retain moisture and can heal chapped and irritated skin. Plus, the vitamin A can help reduce acne and other skin conditions. There's cocoa butter, which is high in antioxidants, which help fight off free radical damage to the skin. It can help prevent skin aging and dark patches and dull-looking skin, and it protects your skin from free radical damage. Anyway, avocado oil is rich in fatty acids, excellent for moisturizing the skin. Plus, it's full of vitamin E. It contains potassium, lecithin, and many other nutrients that can also nourish and moisture your skin. The sunflower oil is a great source of vitamin E also. It's rich in nutrients and antioxidants, and it's effective for combating skincare issues like acne, inflammation, and general redness and irritation to the skin. It also has emollient properties that help the skin retain moisture. Very important this time of the year. The hemp oil. Because psoriasis is caused by a deficiency of omega-6 fatty acids, hemp oil is an effective treatment, which is full of those, and it hydrates the skin and brings more oxygen to it, which makes it a good treatment for eczema and dry, itchy skin. Shea butter is very high in concentrations of fatty acids and vitamins, which make it an ideal cosmetic ingredient for softening the skin. It also has anti-inflammatory and healing properties. There are just so many different oils here. I just want to get it all to you. The olive oil. The properties in olive oil are gentle and can be absorbed by your skin, making it a great moisturizer. It has unsaturated fats and vitamin A and E that are beneficial properties to help your skin heal quickly and also in areas that lack natural moisture. Grapeseed oil contains antioxidants and it can help even out skin tones. Coconut oil, which you know contains vitamin E, essential amino acids, lauric, and caprylic acid, which form part of the barrier function of your skin and help maintain your natural oils. There's lanolin in here, which is recommended for skin that suffers from the effects of eczema, dermatitis, and extremely dry skin. It's also very similar to human skin. There are human oil, the oil in human skin, excuse me. So it makes it ideal for use on our skin. The Kokum butter is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties in it make it ideal for damaged skin. It's especially a great alternative for folks that with sensitive skin that can't use other kinds of butters. It can rejuvenate damaged skin as well. In this also is going to be buttermilk, which is laden with lactic acid and milk protein. It helps to get rid of impurities and dead skin cells, which help your skin to form new skin cells and retain moisture. Again, this goes back to retaining your skin's moisture and keeping it healthy. I'm using silk in this also. What are some of the benefits of silk? Well, it reduces the water loss and hence helps to maintain your skin's hydration levels. It can help repair skin damage and speed up the wound healing process. And finally, the oatmeal. It can help improve skin that's scaling or dry while soothing very itchy skin for those with eczema or severe weather dryness. So all of these things together are ideal for folks with really dry skin. What I'm showing you here is preparing the silk. I roll it up in about a cotton-sized ball and then cut it. I then gather it up into another ball and I cut it again. I then roll it up again and I cut it again. And I do this 3 times. It's to make sure I'm really breaking up all those silk fibers before I add it into my water and then add my lye, which I'm going to show you next. The purpose of cutting it up into little tiny small pieces is just so that the silk proteins dissolve in the lye water faster, so you don't end up with a lot of big clumps, which can happen if you throw it in there with the long strands in place. That's it. So now I have all of my hard oils and soft oils combined, and now I'm adding in the lanolin. I wanted to make sure the temperature of the oils was down to about 110. Lanolin is a little more delicate, so you want to make sure that it doesn't get too hot. We want to keep all of the wonderful natural properties of that lanolin because that is one of the most wonderful ingredients for very dry skin. And you want to always keep the percentage low. I have this at about 2% of the total oils. And yes, I did put on some gloves. I oftentimes just forget. I'm now adding in my buttermilk to the oils and my kaolin clay. I meant my colloidal oatmeal. Excuse me. And I'm just breaking up the larger clots. I had already sifted these, so that's really not a huge concern, but still, when they're added directly to oil, they don't absorb oil as quickly as they do water, so you really have to break up those clumps and things. Not a big problem. I just like to add it to my oil. Some people like adding it to their water. C'est la vie, right? Whichever you prefer. You know, this is a soap that I've made once before, only once before, and I got rid of all of it. And I had made a large batch, I think, of 3 loaves of it, and it was gone. But this was last winter before I ever got on YouTube. I didn't start on YouTube until earlier this year. So this is my first winter of doing any videos on YouTube. And generally this is something I would have done a month ago, but with work being so crazy and all the other ideas popping around in my head, I'm just getting around to this. But this will be ready in about 3 to 4 weeks. And I hope that you'll give this a try. This is a fantastic moisturizing soap. It really is. It doesn't leave you feeling oily when you bathe with it. It's like using a lot of other soaps. It's more creamy, obviously, with all these things that are in it. It's a very creamy soap. I'm not saying it's not a little bubbly. It is, but that's not its primary function. It cleans your skin, but it doesn't strip your skin. That is one of the mistakes that most soaps, because they have detergents in them that you buy at the store, do. They strip away all your natural oils, which leave your skin at risk for, well, extreme dryness, which makes you wrinkle faster, which makes your skin tear, and it's just not a good thing, right? So this kind of soap not only will clean your skin, but it doesn't strip it, and it leaves behind fantastic moisturizing properties, which will help with chapping and drying. I am so sorry that I didn't turn the camera back on when I did this, but all I did was sprinkled some sea salt mixed with chamomile, ground chamomile on the top, just to give a little interest on the top. I'm so sorry about that. I did gel this overnight, and you can see right there on the side that kind of faint area there where the gel kind of stopped in the center. Not a problem. It just looks kind of funny right now, but I'm going to fix that. But this was a little soft on the top edge there, but other than that, it was actually pretty hard. I mean, I had to press down good to cut it, which is terrific. And it's very much like a lot of other soaps that have oatmeal. It's very light. And I did add some Lavender Essential Oil to this. And I wasn't going to scent it at all, but because it has lanolin, which has a fragrance which some people dislike, and it has unrefined shea butter in it, which has its own nutty smell that some people have a problem with, and it has raw cocoa butter, which also has sort of a chocolatey smell. So because of all those competing natural smells, I wanted to add a nicer, more delicate smell that I knew would mask those, and it absolutely does. So I hope you like this. I hope that you have a very moisture-rich skin regimen this winter, because it's like here in Texas, it's 29 tonight. Can you believe that? This is Monday night and it's already 29 outside. It's crazy. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a fantastic day today, and I look forward to seeing you all a bit later. Have a great one. Goodbye.